My friends, hello. Today let's talk about vision. It's a topic that I'm very passionate about and I've had the opportunity to speak about in front of large groups many times. I really enjoyed this topic a lot. It's really critically important to a leader's success. I was in Hawaii a number of years ago and I was on a boat after having the opportunity to go snorkeling with manta rays. It was a beautiful, incredible experience. We had to be on this boat for 2 hours to get back. And I had the brilliant idea to sit on the front of the boat where all the waves were splashing me the whole time. And so it's pitch black, it's nighttime. I had just seen all these sea monsters in the water and I'm getting crashed with waves, and it was just an experience and not positive in the moment, but very memorable, that's for sure. And I was remembering as I'm sitting on the front of this boat getting just drenched with cold ocean water in the pitch black at night, worrying I'm gonna fall off the boat. I remember thinking, like, what if, I just kind of let my mind go there for a minute. What if the captain's lost? Because this 2-hour ride has felt like 5 hours now. And I don't know, maybe like, he's new or something, and this is not going the way it's supposed to, because this feels like it's taking a long time. And I was starting to get concerned. And so I remember letting my mind wander and starting to think, like, what would happen if we were actually lost at sea? And it made me think about my dad when he turned 50 years old. And, I asked him some question and he said, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. I said, Dad, you're 50, you better figure it out pretty quick. And it made me think of when we don't have a vision for our lives, it's like being lost at sea. It can be fun to be on the ocean. Some people like living out there. You can just be out there floating around doing whatever and bump into things as you go. That can be fun. But if you're a kind of person who's goal-oriented and has a destination in mind for your career and your life, you need to have a vision. And that was really brought into perspective in my mind as I was sitting on this boat, and all of a sudden as the waves are crashing on me, I look out and I see in the far distance, I see this pinprick of light. Every time we go up, I'd see the pinprick. Every time we'd go down, it would go away. And I realized that it was the port. It was the lighthouse. It was the destination that we were seeking. I didn't know what was between us. There could have been icebergs. There could have been, like, sharks. Could have been God knows what, right? I mean, it could have been hours and hours away. But I knew we were going to the right spot. The captain knew where we were going. He was taking us to our destination. This is like your life. You may have some end goal for who you want to be. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just floating around out there. If that's the case, probably should get a vision. And we can talk about that. If you have a goal, it may take a long time to get there. It may take a long time. There may be bumps in the road. You may have to deviate off course to get there. But over time, as long as you're pointing in the right direction, you're not looking at 360 degrees of ocean. You're looking at one narrow perspective, and you know how to get to where you're going. Setting a vision for our lives, it's like New Year's resolutions. We're still kind of in that time of the season, right? Where New Year's resolutions are either now taking hold, or maybe you've let yours slip. Maybe you never set one at all. This vision is what's going to get you to where you want to be. It's a goal. That's all it is. You set a goal clearly, articulately. When you do, you have a path forward. When you have a path forward, regardless of what's in front of you, you're making progress every single day towards your goal. So for you, if you don't yet have a vision, think seriously and honestly and intentionally. What am I trying to be in 2021? What am I trying to be in 2025? What am I trying to be in 2040? What am I trying to be before I die? For my career, for my friends and family, for myself. Think honestly and seriously about this. And when you do, you will find that you start to make the progress that you need to have the success that you want.